It was during the pandemic, so we didn't have access to gyms. We were finding ways to work out. So we added some equipment here at the office. It was a Friday afternoon, and a few of us stayed late, and we were punching a heavy bag. Mike joined in. We broke, we were ready to go, and Mike went back to his desk. I went back to my office to change clothes, and I came back to Mike's desk and looked at him, and I was just like, something's not right. Mike was talking, he was, having conversations, and said he needed to go to the bathroom, and you were about ready to go. He had worked the full day, so he was ready to roll. I was like, let's just wait. And then we were standing 10, 15 feet from the bathroom and just heard a crash.
Kind of called his name for a second, didn't hear anything, so we went running in there, and Mike had collapsed, so I checked his pulse, and nothing. So I yelled at Lee to grab the AED immediately, just started doing the CPR.
So I ran out of the bathroom. Miriam was standing outside. I was like, call 911, ambulance, right away.
I got the AED there and then started following the directions of the AED. And
that was one of the most ominous parts, was the AED was so descriptive. It was like, no heartbeat, shocking. It's describing to you what's occurring, and it's describing to you what needs to occur. He was down for less than a minute before the AED was on him and doing its thing. So what would the outcome have been had Jesse and Miriam not been present to do what needed to be done?
When the paramedics got here, they said age, date of birth, name, all these things, and then what about his wife? I was like, how do I get a hold of her? One thing that I think is absolutely incredible that he had on his phone was the emergency ID. And I've told so many people since this story about your emergency ID on your phone, because no one knows how to contact anyone if they can't get into your phone, because that gives you a way to know how to get a hold of someone. So I was like, wow, here's everything. So I was like, hey, paramedics, look, here's all of his information. So they were able to get medicine he was on. They were able to, he has this, and this. Okay, that changes things, and it gave me an avenue to call his wife.
We were very well equipped in those offices to handle such a situation. I think not only having it, but someone like Jesse focusing on keeping that serviced and live and ready to go, focusing on having people that know how to use it. Just checking a box on your safety inspection is not enough. You need people that physically know what to do when the crunch time occurs, and fortunately we did.
I was very impressed by the level of effort that this company put in their coworkers, and really they were the ones who kept him alive and perfused his brain enough for him to make it.
As Jesse said, it is a family, so if you got to support the family, whether that's in an emergent situation or not, you got to be prepared for it.
We talk about how we are a family, and we are a family, because your family always looks out for you, and they looked out for me. I had 3 angels that night that took me from the darkest place and brought me back to life. I could spend the rest of the time that I have on this planet thanking them, and it will never, ever, ever be enough. Because how do you thank somebody for saving your life?